What is that? BNB remove. Yeah, that's fine. Get them out of there. And we're back. Back again. Boss man's back. Back again. Damn, dude. Everything's lagging for me, though. There we go. Oh, what is going on here? All right, well, I already finished out that trade beautifully. Let's leave that right there.
Damn, dude. Everything's lagging.
Tell your friends. Pesos back. Literally, tell your friends. Tell them to come on stream.
All right, well,
Playlists. Let's go what I was listening to in 2021. And I just skipped the song. That's too loud. I know. My bad. How's the audio? How's the audio, chat? Is the music too loud? I don't want it to be too loud. So let me know, chat, how the audio is sounding. GG will go down until London. I want that to happen. Do I think that completely? I think that there's still a, I mean, obviously we both know that Pizza King knows that there is a chance that it does go bullish. He says though, stronger chance, and I think I might agree with him, stronger chance that this will retrace due to the fact that, I mean, we are with less momentum than one, you know, when we have direction, that's usually when there's momentum in the market, right? We could put that together, right? 2 and 2. Right now there's no momentum in the market. There's not a lot of volatility. That's what I mean by momentum. And so, I mean, this is a part of the correction phase, right? Obviously we had our impulse and now we are in a correction phase. With that correction phase, could go sideways, it could go upwards. You know, this is, if it goes up right now and then it just goes back down, that's considered sideways, right? Right now it's still considered down, but we are in less momentum. Now, on the other hand, let's not be completely sold to one bias just yet. 4-hour candlestick has 18 minutes left in it. This is closing very, you know, I wouldn't say like a continuation candlestick completely, right? These are what we consider continuation candlesticks. Boom, boom, boom. Those were 3 continuation. This one's a continuation candlestick. All of those in between are continuation candlesticks, right? We don't like generalizing and being too specific with continuation candlesticks, right? It's just about the concept of that there is continuation of momentum. This has a chance of closing like a continuation of momentum candle, right? As in, you know, we could, I feel like the candlestick will open and we will, you know, next, if we close how we are right now, which it most likely will close how we are right now, right? This is 20 minutes left. I could easily imagine the next candlestick, yeah, maybe going downwards and making a little bottom wick and shit. I can't draw a wick there. I need to figure out a way to draw nicer candlesticks because I'm always doing candlestick explanations and I don't got it down. I think it's like with this. But then how do I draw the wick? I see people do it all the time. Whatever. Point is that I can imagine the next 4-hour candlestick, yes, going a little bit more bearish, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still a continuation candlestick or almost a continuation candlestick where, yeah, we could have a continuation of momentum after the low gets made, etc. So right now, let's focus on this 4-hour candlestick that's going to close. I mean, around the board, we'd have to focus on the 4-hour candlestick. God damn, that would have been a monstrous motherfucking catch from my fucking I need to pull out my, I also got on live stream because I want to take a trade on my live account due to the fact that there's no point of not taking a trade on the live account if it's a swing account and it's meant to be fucking taking swing trades. I'm taking swing trades, you know. Duncan's back again. I mean, this could go bullish. It really could go bullish. But I don't think the next 4-hour candlestick is just going to open and not make a low. Hopefully not. What I do know is that this isn't bad for a swing position. If this actually were to open, this thing never opens my account when I wanted to. You got it. Come on. thing's the worst. This is not a bad swing. You know, I could set myself up for a real good swing. I could easily set myself up for a real good swing. I wonder if you guys notice at all. I sometimes notice, and I try not being so how I do it. I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys ever noticed that I barely ever am like marking up my whole chart. I'm like actually like, you know, fucking drawing out every single pattern I see, and like, I don't know if that's a good thing or that's a bad thing. But you see me guys very little of the times actually like breaking down a chart like this and like leaving everything. I feel like when I throw everything off the chart and just refresh it, it just feels so much cleaner. So I love having empty charts. I love having empty charts. Honestly, I'd throw this like this. I honestly think that this is like a channel. There's no reason to not throw it like that. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just the concept needs to be there. So like on the 1 hour. Yeah, I like it like that. I like it like that. Dude, doesn't open up my fucking account. Come on. Get with the program. Anybody currently in any positions right now on during this New York session, or nobody's I mean, the price hasn't really moved much. I wonder if EU went bullish still. Let's see, 15 minute. Yeah, EU kept on going. All right, I got my account open. I need to confirm and check when this payout actually is. I'm so dead ass serious when I say I'm gonna take a whole bunch of swing trades on this account and see. My swing trades are so much more accurate than, and I have a pretty good accuracy when it comes down to like intraday trades, but my swing trades for sure have a higher clip, like hit, like I hit my percentage rate, that hit is way higher. Like 100 pip stop or something. That's what I came on stream to try to figure out. What is the swing trade I'm going to throw on my live account? I'm going to risk 1%. Honestly, when I throw a stop loss, I like to go and look at the chart and ask myself, all right, at what point will we be bearish if price action gets to there? And me answering that question to myself right now is telling me that I feel like we would be bearish around these wicks right here. If it hits these lows, if price action were to accumulate itself down to this low right here, and this was a candlestick, I could see us coming to the bottom of the range, and that would mean that the weekly has flipped bearish aggressively. That means that the weekly had, if I put that as a stop loss, that means that the weekly, if it flips bearish, let's erase everything from the chart. If the weekly flips bearish, my stop loss, right, I chose the stop loss right before, it's basically at these wicks. It would mean that the weekly flipped bearish and made a new weekly low. So the only way I'm getting stopped out is if we make a new weekly low. I like that. That's not a bad, I'll take that. You ask me every single day, I'll take that. I think I'm going to go with the same exact stop loss I used on my last one. But this does look like it's going to go bearish, so I feel like I can get myself a better entry. But then again, I've told you guys, I'm not a big person that's about too much of the sniper entry. I mean, if I could get myself into a position that I know it's not going to get stopped out and it's going to hit. So let's redraw that. Wait, I want everything back on my screen. Give me everything back. Don't make me lose my beautiful chart. That's $8, won't you take me down? 100 pips. It is 100 pips. 100 pips seems like the number. Does anybody got quick math? Quick calculation of pips, Pizza King? How much? 100 pips? $1,900. Actually, I could just do it on my thing. If I go into a GJ buy right now, I would go into straight drawdown. That's why I don't want to take it. I have a feeling it's going to go into drawdown if I take it right now. I don't even know how to find GJ here. I fucking hate DX Trade. Like, DX Trade is by far the worst. Buy. This is how I have to set up my trades. I have to put stop loss. Where's that stop loss? I have it at 189. 100. 189, 100 seems like a beautiful number. 189.100. And then from here, I have to go playing around until I find the correct stop loss. That's too much. 2 lot is 2,500, so I need like a 1.7 lot. That's not enough. 1.9 lot. That's not. What the fuck is that? 9. 1.9 is too much. 1.7. 6. 5. It's 1.5 lot. If I were to execute a trade right now, it'd be a 1.5 lot. And I would take it like this. Dude, I might do it. I said I feel like it's gonna go bearish. I feel like it's gonna hit this 8 SMA. I am live again. This is real. This is not a replay. We are in the flesh live, brother. I got no reason to lie to you. I haven't sent it to the Discord or anything like that. Probably should. My wife's calling. Hello. I'm in one. I just got back from the park with Nico and I'm back on live stream. Okie dokie. See, go on live stream. Bye. Yo, I need a coffee. While I post this on Instagram, I haven't hopped into this position yet. The 4-hour candlestick closes in 9 minutes. I'm gonna get a coffee. Oh shit, let me check myself if it's downloadable so I don't have to. I could do that through this YouTube. I don't know if I should show the YouTube studio though. Might not be a good idea. YouTube studio. I'm like tired. I'm usually not tired at this time. I'm gonna stay on stream till market closes though, so we have a or at least for another 2 hours minimum type shit. Got a fur on a Tampa, got me burning up. Shorty say she graduated, she ain't learning enough. Play the album track 1, K, I heard enough. Girl to drive it downstairs, better hurry up. Savage got a new sticky one. YouTube. Touchdown in NY, tear the Mercer. Where do I go? Forgot content. All right, I'll tell you right now if I could download it myself. Live. Gotta put on a team, got a great bench. Linking with the ops, bitch. I did that shit for J Prince. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong channel. I'm an idiot. Switch channel. Feel like 17, 2 purse, frog eyes. And I never been the one to go apologize. Me, I'd rather hit him up one more time. Hey, known a girl for 6 months, dinner up at my place. But I got these diamonds on my neck, so it's a blind date. All my niggas on the roads, raising up the crime rate. Your name not ringing out here, it's on vibrate. And she took a skull, now shorty gotta hydrate. And he did some dirt, now my Crody gotta migrate. Probably won't see him for some years. When I do though, turn me up. Crody, turn me up. Crody, turn me up. Hey, Crody, turn me. Hey, yeah, what? Crody, turn me. What? I can't download it yet. Okay, let me get a quick coffee in my lobby. It's not gonna take me long. I'm gonna post an Instagram right now of this, that we are live. Yes, boys, we are back on live stream. Let's go and kill it.
Yes, boy, we are back on.
But I need a coffee ASAP. I'm like, I feel like I'm melting out of my chair.
Live stream. Let's go and kill it. Yes, boys.
Shut up.
We are back on live stream. Let's go and kill it.
Shut up, please.
Yes, boys. We are back on live stream. Let's go and kill it.
Please shut up.
Yes, boys.
There you go. All right, am I in already? Fuck no. We got 5 minutes left till the new 4-hour candlestick closes. I'm waiting for the new 4-hour candlestick. I am potentially gonna. I think I really am gonna get in. I mean, before market closes, I love the idea of being in this, so it can start rallying. Hopefully, it rallies. I'm gonna take it on my live account. Risk $2,000. What it do, Shaba? All right, let me go get a coffee. I'm gonna be back in less than 4 minutes because I'm gonna make it till the market for the next 4-hour candlestick. Be right back.
Yo, what's up, bitch?
That's the joint, boy.
Man, you shut that ass up, man.
I'm over here dope fiending, man.
And I'm about to come out there now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
What?
Chill. It's all X. Hey. What they do, nigga? You finna cat. Ready boys, block stars, that's a whole lot of noise and extra wolves in the villa. Bring them gold bottle poison. You got fire, not no poison. Let me sex my secretary. I just pull up on the set, fly dinner, pet canary. Fuck 'em. Hating on us, then fuck 'em. They keep hating on us, then fuck 'em. Hating on us, then fuck 'em. They keep hating on us, then fuck 'em. Hating on us, then fuck 'em. They keep hating on us, then fuck 'em. Real niggas in my city don't need no introduction. I don't see them like Ray Charles. Got the load that they can't carry. Big dog nigga got the door that they can't bury. This my time and I can't spare it. They gon' act like they can't hear it. Got a nigga screaming out 12 Hail Mary just to get saved Mary. Watching most of my homeboys. Ain't trusting these hoes neither. Catch you slipping when the game time. Keep tabs on you like goalkeeper. Sunday morning my penny loafing. Take it easy like old people. Me and Copper got it off the stove. Probably drop something, make it so ether. Black and white in that chinchilla. Still looking like an old zebra. 45 in that trench coat. Still blowing them cold heroes. Pour it out for them OGs. Getting twisted off old English. Still chilling them foreign countries. Them Spanish bitches speaking no English. Rock stars, infrared boys hitting South Beach for the Kush party. Got a Stingray Corvette, bitch, and I push started. All white in my neighborhood. Shit, the President Bush started. We the scratch the surface, and now we know we gotta push harder. Bitch, my crib big and Bush garden. Heard he came and give me several chances. Nightmare on my block, strapped up, two-stepping with the devil dancing. Roll the dice, he ain't never chancing. Don't look back, cause he ain't never glancing. And I heard the street keep calling phone up, but he ain't never answering. We here. Ready boys, block stars. That's a whole lot of noise and extra wolves in the villa. Bring the gold bottle poison. You got fire, not no poison. Let me sex my secretary. I just pull up on the set, fly in the pet canary. Fuck 'em. Hating on us, then fuck 'em. They keep hating on us, then fuck 'em. 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 They keep hating on us, then fuck 'em. Real niggas in my city don't need no picture.
Bro, becoming a swing trader. I honestly don't ever even label myself on how I trade. because I'm gonna always take a trade where I see a valid setup. If I were to see a valid setup off the weekly candlestick chart, kind of how we saw in EU, and it really came down to it, and I was like, you know what, this is the way I'm gonna make my money this week. I'm gonna assure myself weekly is not gonna flip bearish. No way it leaves that big of a wick, and it's gonna keep on pushing up, probably maybe by the end of next week or this week. And I mean, this is a totally valid trade. I see why not take this. I'm gonna leave that right there. What do I know? It'd be a 1.5 lot. It'd be risking $2,000, up 3,000, so that's perfect. It's a perfect risk amount. Like I said, on the weekly candlestick chart, the only way I get stopped out, if we look at the weekly, where's the stop loss that I have currently? Stop loss is at 189, 150, right? 189, 100. Real quick, go to the weekly candlestick chart. Everything froze. All right, it's fine. Give it a second. Only way I would get stopped out. 18. Only way to get stopped out is if price were to reach this point right here. Right there, I'm getting stopped out. So if the weekly actually flips bearish, I get stopped out. If it continues going bullish, I'm making money. That's my logic behind why I have a stop loss there. I haven't executed this trade yet. I'm just talking about what I potentially would want to take, especially now that they threw me on a swing account for my live. Take advantage of what they're giving me. It's not a bad idea. Now, new 4-hour candlestick just barely opened up, boys. That's exactly what I was waiting for before I took this trade. It was due to the fact that I do believe that we are going to make a low with this 4-hour candlestick, and now it really just comes down to how price starts reacting once it starts actually filling this wick on how and when I'm going to enter. Like I said before, though, if you are taking the swing trade, we don't have to be too specific about our entry, because at the end of the day, we're throwing in price and levels that, man, it's just, it'd be so hard to reach our stop loss. I'm not saying it's impossible to reach our stop loss. It would just mean that we just completely got the bias wrong of the week. For me, I'm very sold on the bullish buys. I mean, I see it perfectly with the fact that we were very bearish for the last week. We were very bullish before that. We were bullish. Last week was very bearish. Then we started moving sideways. Faked out that we were going to break the lows. Aggressively faked out that like we were going to break the lows, right? This is a range. We aggressively faked out those lows. I mean, and now we worked our way back up, you know, through different price action. This is like an upside down head and shoulders. Other people reacted to this using their Fibonacci long, Fibonacci long, boom, 0618 levels start getting hit at one point. Right there, 0618, whatever. It depends. However you wanted to see it. Some people see down channel, side channel, up channel. Other people are just looking at the simple impulse correction. What I'm looking at right here, when I took this long, was the accumulation of resistance, right? What do I mean by that? We have gone into resistance. We've gone into this resistance multiple times, and after the fact that we broke this low and didn't keep on melting and just zapped back up to this resistance, once we zapped to that resistance, we're there for a reason, and I don't think it's because we're just going to keep on bouncing. That's actually where I executed those longs. Point being that we set a trend already. I mean, we already set a trend. Impulse, our impulses to the upside, correction phase, impulse, correction, impulse. We're a part of a correction right now. And when you're taking swing trades, I mean, I don't ever call out swing trades on the stream or anything like that, but when you are taking swing trades, the end, it's just really about making sure you don't have a horrible stop loss. You don't really have to. I mean, I'm not saying just take it whenever, obviously not, but you don't have to worry about going into small amounts of drawdown. Boys, anybody want me to break down any charts that they're currently looking at? Feel free to type it in the chat. I'm gladly break down any charts that you guys want me to look at. Hopefully this 4-hour candlestick does not just start flying. Should I just put myself in this trade? I'm doing it. I executed the trade. I'm in it. I'm in it to win. How long am I expecting this to take to move? Honestly, I'm expecting this to probably go into drawdown, and if it doesn't, it is what it is. This is gonna be by next session, right? Right now, we honestly do not have enough volume in the market. We don't have any news coming up to actually, you know, be a catalyst for volume to come into the market. So, I'll go to Nasdaq right now. So realistically, I'm expecting this to fucking not hit for a while. Just till Asian session. I could see us getting to this by Asian session, if not London. The candles, this 100 pips, it's not huge. Oh, I do need to share in the Discord. All right. That's why you need a guy like Xander on your team. Just always so on point. All right, entry 190. 190.950. Let's just go 190.950. I'm gonna do 190.900.
Okay, that's a wrap on the A video. Honorary
Even though it's not really. Where did I enter? Let me just put my entry. It's 100 pip stop loss. Oh, regardless, it's still 1% because I risked less than 1%. So let's go 109.50. $190.100. And take profit. Is this at a 101 right now? A little bit less. Well, it's a 90 pip, so it should be 192.950. Right? No, it should be 850.
Killing all the rats, I'm robbing all the robbers. I'm real trap star from Vulture Island. Alright, don't move wrong in this bitch, I've been assassin. Alright, the way you swing is red, you think he rocked. Alright, the track hawk starts sound like it fired it. Alright, I'm cheating with my main hoe right on side me. Alright, yee, lot of money, lot of cars, lot of drugs, yee, niggas talking, take his head, clean off, yee, Molly, Molly water, yee, drug sage, yee, fuck me harder, yee, yeah, shake that ass, bitch. Bleed how I bleed. I'm used to putting bitches on their knees, nigga. She tryna throw a sign and throw a V. Alright, you tryna fuck a boss, then fuck with me, bitch. Alright, I'm getting to that cheddar, to that cheese, nigga. Did a 10-piece in the feds like he a chicken. Cover my face after we fuck, I don't kiss her. And tell the truth, I'm just a product of the trenches. Shit, yeah. I spent 1,000 on these sweats, I don't even want to take them off. I spent 1,000 on this pussy, I think I'm gonna fuck her up. This Burberry hoodie cost me a bag. Yeah, I put up feelings in my lap, nigga. Yeah, I'm coming straight from out the trap, nigga. Yeah, a piece cost 28. He played his pussy lit. I'm trying to duck a case. Make that ass clap. Make that ass clap. Make that ass clap. Make that ass. It's the remix. I might trip out on my fence till you can't follow me. This whole goat, her nigga don't know she really for the streets. Ain't too much rapping, ain't no posting, that's my type of beef. You ready to try this shit and die with it, that's fine with me. Alright, lost it all before and went and got it back. Alright, I got a record deal, but I'm still getting active. Alright, them young niggas do drills inside a stolen track house. Alright, if you ain't got
making it very clear in the Discord.
she get on her knees, I answer.
Bye, swing trade.
I can go back to the block if all else fails. Real sharp, big homie been taught me how to be a player.
Was supposed to be.
Elevator, come from gambling on the stairs, pack in. They done sent so much money for wham, this shit on back order. Really on some 100 M's a year shit, I just act normal. Really wanna show them how I feel, but I just let it be. Young bitch keep a pole, but she don't script.
Diddy, I am in the street, but not on any of the challenges. This isn't all a part of the challenge pass series. I took it on my live account.
She won't win a fucker with no rubber on. I'ma pay whatever to get my brother home. We got all these guns, it ain't no one-on-one. We gon' come however niggas wanna come.
Hopefully the drawdown isn't eternal.
Make that ass clap.
Alright, let's go look at the Nasdaq real quick. Let's see if we could actually take a live trade with everybody right now. Nas 100.
Make that ass clap.
You know what? I need to add the Nas to this thing right here. So NAS 100. Let's add that. Also need to add US 30. Let's add that. What? All right. Don't let me put a flag then.
It's that stepping music right here. Come on.
Oh wow, but we're turning around. We might be bearish for the. Who's calling me? Yo.
I got 140 in the account.
We be stepping. We be stepping. We stepping.
I need to sneeze. I'm on live stream right now. I'm in a live trade. You know how much money I'm down? 140. So let's make that 140 back.
Chasing niggas down, drive by who? We hopping out on feet. Little bitch come eat. I ain't tryna talk, I stuff their lips with me. Look, I ain't tryna wife you. Bitch, I really like you. Box 2, I'ma just shoot, I ain't finna fight you. Switch it up, you see us in a fishbowl, just know them fishes tuck. Better be cool.
Alright, peace.
Be smooth, you think about flipping us. Step 1, you catch a eye, make sure you wet one. Step 2, never turn right.
Hi, baby.
Left one. Blitz, nickname, yoga, hot Glock stretch.
Yeah, maybe the entry was not the smartest entry. I'm gonna keep this to the side so it doesn't start psychology fucking me right now, because I honestly do want to take a scalp. So if it does come down to we're taking a scalp on live stream, I want to take a trade. Let's take an active trade. This was. Hi, baby. How are you? Love you too. Careful. No. I'm having a coffee. I'm fine with my coffee for now. Yeah. Put them outside. Alright, so new 4-hour candlestick just opened up. 10 minutes into this whole little situation. I'm gonna take this off now. Does bro know he's... Alright, so 4-hour candlestick, we are getting a wick fill to the downside. Wick fill to the downside that, I mean, the way it looks right now, in hindsight, should have been a little bit more patient on the swing. Regardless, talking more about what we're gonna do now, I mean, we're looking at an accumulation of this level of support, right? That's the way I like looking at it. We're beneath the 8 SMA. Small chance that we end up recovering this 8 SMA and then going bullish, but that's probably on the lower percentage side of happening as we're looking at this 4-hour candlestick. Fresh 4-hour candlestick, right? Being that one, 4-hour candlestick. It's the same size as this new 1-hour candlestick. So that's why I call it the 4-hour candlestick. It looks like it has a lot of momentum to start going to the downside. And the way that GJ has been trading, I remember last week, I mean, this thing would go bullish, then it would go bearish, then it would go bullish, and it would go bearish. So I could see this going down a good 20, 30, 40 pips. And yeah, we do have 3 hours left till market closes, so that it does give me, you know, it does make sense that it has enough time to realistically targets right now. If anybody is taking shorts, targets would have to be bottom of the wick or this 50 SMA, you know, this little zone right here. As in the wick fill continued, or we come and tap this 50 SMA. It's a great target. Obviously higher time frame targets if you guys are fucking swing trading. 50 SMA on the 30 minute looks great, right? That's 190. That's basically my goddamn stop loss. Pretty scary. Want to know what? But gold is the one thing right now that this is where I know a lot of people get caught up taking sells. And I've taught this to so many. I mean, we've done so many examples of this, and specifically on gold, where price looks like it's finally ready to start coming down. And I tell you guys, bro, higher probability trade right now, believe it or not, is not to take the sell. This is the higher probability trade when we're talking about gold. Even if people are like, oh, it's overbought, everything else is retracing, is due for a retracement. Most of the time, when price tends to rally, and this is what I consider a rally, it's just the same signals. I always say this to people. I'm like, oh, the same reason you would be taking sells right here at the end of the day, could have been the same exact reasons you were taking sells here. Could have been the same exact reasons you were taking sells here. Could have been the same exact reasons you were taking sells here, here, here. And that's what I always show people whenever prices, you know, trending towards one direction. I'm like, you're better off literally just stop thinking that you're calling tops and bottoms, because calling tops and bottoms always is the lower percentage play. You're just going with a continuation of price. Now, do I actually believe that this one's gonna hit? I don't know. This does look semi-ugly to me. I was just using this as an example, but heck, I would not be surprised if this were to go. This isn't the signal, by the way. We're not in anything yet. We're not in anything just yet. GU's finally retracing. That means the DXY is gaining some strength. Probably not a lot of it, but that's the DXY right there, getting a little bit of strength. The dollar index. Imagine this is a whole V-shaped recovery, bro. Double bottom and V-shaped recovery. That would be tragic, because that would mean that everything probably flips bias.
I just run a bag up, and you bad luck, and I don't do the snake, so I gotta keep the grass cut. Gang up in the front, chopper make them back up. I got what you want when it's circle, get your cash up. Who got you gassed up? I'm smoking gas, car gassed up, and you know we gon' do the dash, can't pass us. Pull up skirt gang, got the whole city wild up. Talking choppers, I'ma carry like Mariah. I know gang look like a stain, come and try us. We gon' ride till we got a flat tire. I know who gon' ride, who gon' slide. Who gon' really care about me if I die? Sometimes demons be arguing in my mind. Demons at my door say they just wanna come inside. Shots fired, op shot, another op died. Cop shot,
oh my god,
guy. Know you hear it all the time. Word came from the grapevine. They don't wanna see a nigga shine. No, they wanna take
look at
mine.
Bitcoin.
I ain't never think I would shine. I ain't never think
Bitcoin's probably so scary to be holding right now. I'd hate to be fucking. Hella people bought over the 100,000s. I'd hate to be in the 80,000s right now, 90,000s.
I got what you want when it's circle, get your cash up. I go through a lot, nobody knows. Nobody made me do it, nigga. This the life I chose. Giving back for all the days I was broke. Cause I know it ain't easy trying to stand 10 toes. Buy a coat, cause the streets getting cold. And they ain't really with you, they can't wait until you go. So my auntie, please hold on. You've been praying all your life, but living for so long. I still hit my grandma up for a meal. I'm still off for them pills. My mama sent
I'm only down $200.
I'm a god in the flesh. You know you feel the pain when it's
When did you get that tattoo?
like we Thompson and Steph. You shooting, I'm shooting, we do it all for the net. Fuck it, you could take it all if you want some respect. Cause I done did it all for the set. I just run a bag up, and you bad luck, and I don't do the snake, so I gotta keep the grass cut. Gang up in the front, chopper make them back up. I got what you want when it's circle, get your cash up.
Colored in burgundy red. Got it like when I was 18. When I turned 18, I think, around that age. So I'm 25, turning 26. Who is that? Damn, bruh. What do you mean, who is that? It's a Buddha. I was about to get up and show you, but I'm honestly so fucking lazy. I'm trying to chug this coffee as fast as possible to get the caffeine rolling. Which is hot as balls. Okay. Do I think it's going to go back to all-time highs this week? I mean, dude, I'd love to think that with the bullish price action that we've gotten early on, that it's a good signal that, you know, we're ready to start going. This does not tell me sell. I mean, the only point I'm thinking that we're going back to being bearish. Let's see this weekly candlestick. I mean, that is a weekly. That looks like it could be wick filled. Well, heck, if you're in a buy right now, or if you're bullish right now, I say you hold that bias up until it actually flips bearish. Until weekly flips bearish. Because at the end of the day, statistically, we look at this and it's you know what I mean? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. 8 weeks in a row we were bullish. We had one little bearish week. So whenever we look at something like that, we say, all right, we're bullish, bullish, bullish. We had a bearish week, bullish, bullish. All right, let's look for another rally. Bullish, bullish, bullish. I mean, that's a continuation. Bullish, bullish, bullish. So we did have 2 bearish weeks here in a row. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. My opinion, if you were to ask me to guess, I'm guessing we're going back to all-time highs by the end of this week. Facts. I even love this trade that's on the screen right now. Why? Because this is where you're going to catch a whole bunch of people selling. And nothing has given a sell signal to gold yet, besides people missing out on buys and being bearish because their RSI is getting hit. I'm 14 pesos. You gotta chill, Lio. Are you in a trade right now? Not in any trade that I have. I mean, yes, I'm in a swing trade. Because I just barely thought about it. I did call it out. I'm in a swing trade. Yeah. Of the yen index going bullish, I mean, going bullish just would mean that we'd get a retracement on GJ. I just really find it hard to believe that after the push that we had, our weekly, I mean, specifically look at the 4-hour candlestick right now. Oh no, it was the daily. We're gonna get a daily candlestick closure real soon. If our daily even closes half to what it looks like right now, it looks great for a continuation to continue bullish. Next candlestick, huge wick fill. I mean, so even like this daily closure where I'm at right now, this is perfect for me. I love it where it's at. Next candlestick maybe makes a low. You know, it's realistically supposed to wick fill to the top. I find it hard to believe that this daily would just close all the way down here and then not end up filling that whole wick. And if it does happen, then we just got the bias completely wrong, and it's totally fine. But I am kind of very strongly bullish on gold and GJ for this week. Last week we were bearish. I don't think we're having 2 bearish weeks in a row. Why did you not wait for the closure? I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm down 1% of my whole stop loss. 1%. So it's another point I meant about swing trading. Like, could I have waited another? I don't know. When did I answer? At 9. Could I have waited another 12 pips? I could have, but really, at the end of the day, I just want to be in the trade.
Niggas be capping, bluffing, tweak, that's a hole in your muffin. What's all attention? Try to run off with the drip, it ain't give me a mention. Switching, we bench them. Trees at the drop, we gon' pull up with blickies and drench them. Look at these actors, dropping the brakes, ain't never spin Cali. Spinning for rappers, what's the chances that he got his ratchet? It's gonna be a disaster, he ain't no step of that boy in a fashion.
I agree with you, Obi.
Ain't for his mata cabbage, he in a casket. Gang gon' whack him, he made a diss trying to get a reaction. Came with the catch him, crash him, whole gang spinning for the back end. Want me to be disrespectful, pull up to the funeral, spit in the coffin. Put some more shots in his mouth that they can't see his face, that's for all that talking. Headshot, he ain't gon' make it, his brains on the pavement, no witness, no statement. My killers ain't taking no payment, they said it's for free, point them out, they gon' off him. Gun a nigga down, drop a dip, RP, low pint, pour for that drip. Oh, we know run down, go skits, let my Uda catch him lacking, and they hopping out the whip. See all that hate through these Cardis. Call that fresh home for party. Casamigos don't sip no Bacardi. Reppin' Brooklyn like Biggie and Hardy. Grab that AR with the scope. Pull up with
Bro,
now he a ghost.
it's so funny when I don't remember. You guys remember like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when I became obsessed with gold and I was just trading gold like an insane maniac, and we started actually losing our win rate there. But it was because the week before that I was slaughtering gold, and now again I stopped trading gold, and now every gold setup I throw is just a fucking banger. That's so funny. I'm about to fucking just go all out gold again for the rest of the week. Might go slick blocker style, just fucking back to all-time highs. You know, I either lose all my fucking money or we get to all-time highs and I just fucking bank. Because Jesus Christ. What you be doing when you're not trading. So I went and took my dog to the park. Right now, I am gonna, because my wife doesn't have school, most likely gonna spend time with my wife later on today. Potentially hit some balls and practice some golf. I don't know. I like keeping a very stable, very boring during the weekday, and that's just because I'm focused on a lot of chart stuff, a lot of stuff actually with the business. Weekend, I don't know. Weekend's just whatever comes up, bro. Whatever comes up, wherever we're out. But it's hard to kind of like, you know, be out till late and then try to wake up early for a stream, or just I like keeping the schedule very strict. So I'll be golfing, I'll be going over friends' houses and just chilling. A lot of sports gambling, a lot of sports watching. So all the time we watching sports and gambling. Fucking yeah, tomorrow, what am I looking forward to? Champions League, baby. We got big Champions League matches. Madrid's going home. Atletico's moving through. It just is what it is. I'm sorry to you guys. We got a whole bunch of Madrid fans, and for you Barca fans, y'all blow. Y'all losing Copa del Rey also. I think it getting back to this high is the confirmation that we're gonna break it. What it do? What it do, brother? The nonchalant dreadhead himself. I feel like if any guy has trades ready to pull the trigger, like if there's any guy that has a fucking trade ready to pull the trigger, it has to be Malotny Wonder. This guy Chris. Chris, what trades are you taking right now? I know you got something up your sleeve. I know for a fact you got something up your sleeve. We talk Wednesday after Atletico gets their ass beaten. Bro, name one team to score 2 goals against Barca in 6 minutes. So, name one team that has scored a goal against Madrid in less than 26 seconds and a goal against Barca also in less than 26 seconds. It's only Madrid. Atletico de Madrid. I don't think any other team has done that. NASDAQ and US 30 are suffering. How do I keep getting called? Oh my god. Dude, gold's so stuck. You got into futures now. I should try it. It's way easier. I've traded futures before. Not really deep into it, but I have a buddy who was really good at trading futures, and I'd watch all the time. It's very, very. I think it's very monotone. Like everything gets done kind of at the same times. Not too many setups to type of thing. There's less setups to take. It's more of like, oh, this is gonna pump, this is gonna dump. 9:30 pump, 9:30 dump, or power hour recovery or power hour dump. Gold now looks scary. Has GJ stopped? Let me. How much am I down on this trade? Still $200. It's less setups but more accurate. I probably agree with you, brother. Futures is a dude. I absolutely think that we should take this I think I should call this trade out. I think I'm gonna take it. I think this is another setup that we're calling out. 2890.5. So where would the stop loss be? 4.5. Off the higher time frames. Which one was it? Where was I looking at? This looks great like this. Bullish continuation. These are all continuation candlesticks. The thing is, if we lose this trade, our record for the month goes negative off first trade.
Conspiracy website.
It's on YouTube, so it can't be real.
What was that?
How stuff works. That's legit.
That's mainstream right there.
That's
HowStuffWorks.com. That's
damn, dude. Why is price so dead during this
You know
time?
what's mainstream? The JRE.
Like it's literally dead.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. New 4 hour candlestick just barely opened up. I was expecting new 4 hour candlestick to at least bring some money, some juice. This 4 hour on gold is dead.
No, you said it was a conspiracy.
4 hour on GU. All right, GU is finally getting some action in retracement.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said the conspiracy to keep this quiet, the fact that the government's nuclear tests most likely killed John Wayne and a shitload of actors from fucking cancer in the desert. They were dropping bombs, not knowing what the fuck they were doing. And there's plenty of evidence that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
What's
If you watch
playing in the
videos
back?
Of old
Oh,
nuclear
there's
test
a.
site
I
with
didn't even know that
soldiers
there was a. My bad. Dude, time flies in the afternoon. There's no way I've been on for an hour already. Like, we've been on for an hour. I thought we've been on for like 25 minutes. Damn, this looks like it's going to keep on going bearish. That's annoying. Oof, everything looks like it's getting ready to keep on retracing. Alright, boys. Well, that was... I mean, I'm not going to take anything from here on out. This does look like it's going to go to the bottom. But I don't see myself taking any scalp with you guys right now. I don't see us getting to take profit. Alright, well, I am still confident about these swings, believe it or not. So, boys, we're holding these GJ longs. Obviously, they're in the signal. I don't think anybody really took this trade, but we'll see how it ends up playing out. See if we lose our first trade of the week or not. I mean, obviously, I'm going to have to come on Asian session to update what's happening with this GJ trade. It might be another hour stream, and then from there, I really want to stream London session. So let's go for a London session stream tonight and New York. I'm streaming all sessions. It's fucking, I told you guys, we went in this week. In. All right, much love to you, boys. Not playing golf today? I don't know. I don't got a buddy to play golf with, but the weather's right, so I might go hit balls. I haven't been practicing much, so when I play at the course, I haven't been playing too well, and I don't know where I get pissed because I'm like, bro, I know I should be playing way much better. I actually have some videos I wanted to like post, and I didn't end up posting them because I'm like, bro, my swing is just not there. A little video right here. I was gonna send this to you guys. Like, I got it on the flag near the green, but it's just not close enough to the flag, bruh. Not close enough, right? Chips have not been there. Oh, what a horrible chip. Let me see if I got this. I hate my fucking swing right now. What about this one? Oh, well, I piped the fucking driver. You guys won't outdrive me ever. Yeah, I have been drawing the ball for ages now. I got a shitty slice. Bro, I was playing. I always played a fade naturally because I was very steep. When I was playing my best golf, I learned to draw. I mean, I could still draw the ball on command. But when you tell me to like pin hunt something on command with a draw, that's where I'm lacking it. But at one point, my draws were so dialed that I started only hitting draws because it just felt nice to fucking hit a draw. And everything was, first of all, gaining yardage, and I would be able to hit more consistent shots. Like, it was easier for me to consistently draw something to the hole than have to hit a fade and try to get it to the hole. The fade sometimes has too much spin, sometimes too much yardage gets taken off of it, sometimes it just goes straight and too high. But that draw, I was like, all right, it's 160 out. I could go fade an 8 iron, or I could just go 9 iron draw and pierce it there. Probably land it like 2 yards short, 3 yards short. And that's when I was playing my best game. Now I've been trying to get on top of something and draw it. I don't even know what the fuck starts happening. I could like draw it on like fucking at the range and shit, but driver, never in my life I've been able to draw it. Like randomly I'll pipe one where like a tight piercing draw will come. Randomly, zero chance I'm hitting a fucking actual hook draw or none of that. Driver, I'm fading it for the rest of my life. I've realized that. But I don't have problems with my driver. Like, I have a consistent 260, 270 carry. If it's downwind and it's rolling, I'm going 300 yards. Not carry, but 300 yards, out rolled. So, like, I don't have a problem with distance. So I don't mind hitting fades off the driver. But I'd love to feel like a Rory McIlroy swing. Who's winning the World Cup? That's easy. Chile. They're not even going to the World Cup. All right, boys. I love you guys. Mr. Dave. I love, man, you gotta talk about golf for fucking what driver do I use? I have an AI Smoke. I have the AI Smoke. The Max. Before was playing with the Paradigm. I was playing with the Paradigm Triple Diamond. I was actually playing with super low. I play them with super low loft. I'm not really bad. Driver is one of my best weapons. 100%. I don't usually swing trade. I don't either. I honestly don't either. But I have to switch it up now that my live account, they took away my normal account. They didn't pay me out $9,000 and they said, hey, but you could take the swing account that's live. I got the Ping G430. My first driver that I ever bought that was new was the Ping G410, right? I actually play that 5-wood. Not the G410. It is the G4, the black one. I'm pretty sure. Ping G410. I have that hybrid. And the... Damn it, I don't think it's that one. This one. G440. This is the one that I have the 5 hybrid for. I have the 5 hybrid for this one, and I have the 4 hybrid for this one. And I used to play the driver on it. I fucking loved it. This is when I used to have I used to carry 300 yards, and it was with this driver. Now my backswing was fucking John Daly all the way back here. And I also, yeah, but I remember when I took golf classes, my coach, we put the TrackMan out and shit like that, and he was literally like, and I was carrying 300, 290, 280, 298, and then he would like tee up my ball higher and make me hit up on it because I'm a very down hitter. And bro, I was carrying 304, 305, 306. Now the very right to left, sometimes, you know, very crazy, but obviously my driver is way better now, but I lost like 30 yards literally from like having a controlled backswing now. I have videos of when I first started. My carry was insane. My pitching wedge was going 150. I'd go 150 with a pitching wedge, which is, some people for that, then it's normal, but I'm talking about like, yeah, I mean, 150 is not crazy. Right now, pitching wedge 135. And if you ask me 140, better be fucking a draw or I gotta pummel it. But no, I'd rather just go 9-iron if it's 140. So I lost hella yardages. My pitching wedge goes 120. That's perfect. I mean, you don't really need it. That's the number it's really supposed to go. I at one point, my pitching wedge was also, like, I recall certain rounds where my pitching wedge is going, but that's like against wind or when it's colder. But I've many times been 120 from the pin and been like, I'm going pitching wedge. I go 50 degree, 54 degree. My 50 degree could carry 120, but a lot of times my 50 degree is not my best friend. So I rather just go pitching wedge. And I get my clubs pretty high up there, so I don't really have a problem with landing it and having it stick. Need a few more chicken pie. I'm tall though. I'm 160. What am I saying? 160. I'm fucking 6 and I weigh 180 basically. So 6 foot 180. If I'm not fucking carrying at least 260, it's a joke. Like my body, I'm supposed to be able to be doing that. Oh no. Yeah, no, you're there. Then, not saying you can't carry further. Of course you can, but it's just not necessary. Now, if you're fucking over 6 feet and you can't really fucking get a pitching wedge 130, then goddamn, boy. This might recover. Mr. Dave, great talking to you. I love talking about golf. I'll talk fucking for 20 hours about it. Much love.